I start to visit the Lol area, this remote area in Africa, for my specific work. I'm a geobiologist and astrobiologist, so I'm interested in very extreme environments. From there, I start to, in my mind, start to grow this idea to create some awareness in the local people, not in terms of science, of course, but at least in terms of why some place in our planet are special or so important for scientists. So just to make them aware that their place should be protected and is special for some aspect, and maybe potentially to stimulate some kids or some students to develop some studies, some ideas, some activities. Just in this way, because of course we can't be able to change life of people, but at least we can drop some ideas, we can move step by step. I believe a lot in this kind of action. Is easy to arrive and with a big like money or big funds and do many changements, but the solid change will be those that you grow step by step. So I start to visit the school in Ethiopia, and at some point I was in touch with Europlanet, because Europlanet was looking for a new field sites. So I proposed the field sites to let's say to some responsible in Europlanet. And for the first Europlanet, I was involved as like a collaborator, supporting, but having also as a feedback some support to continue to develop the school in the field sites, like the Afar Desert class we started with in the previous Europlanet. And for the second Europlanet, because I have for my work and for my scientific work and my interest, I have traveled a lot in Argentina, in Africa, in many places, because of course extreme environments are always in kind of remote area of our planet. So I have a lot of connection of people that were like a geologist, astrobiologist, planetary scientists working in extreme environment. So that's why I know people in Argentina, like Fernando. I met him like probably in 2012. And some people in South Africa, because I was working in South Africa 10 years ago as a postdoc, looking for origin of life. For instance, Fulvio, that is now responsible for the field site in Botswana, he was my former PhD student, and you know, growing connection, this is the way. And of course, I'm very passionate to African geology, and that is why I'm really interested in grow the planetary science in Africa, because I feel more close to, let's say, African spirits or African geology, whatever you want to call this. And you know, at the same time, I try to grow, to push my research and try to involve people from Africa, if I can, in my research, as well as sponsoring projects or activities with the support of Europlanet. That, of course, is fundamental, because we can do a lot of things, but with a solid organization behind is different. You can also be ambassador for Europe and Europlanet in planetary science.